Yes, my people, it's for the culture right now. DJ Lamlight, I'm on my own today, but I'm actually not on my own because I'm with Marianne Alexander, one of the most exciting artists out in India, in my opinion. So good to have you up in there. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's an honor to have you up on the podcast.
First time in the UK.
It's your first time in the UK. That's crazy. I mean, first and foremost, how is the UK treating you in 2025?
I love it. There's so much flowers everywhere, you know. I'll be sniffing everything, like putting my face in the grass. Yeah. And the weather's awesome. And everybody's been telling me that I came through during like the best time of the year.
The luckiest time of the year for real.
Yeah. And I didn't even plan that. So everything's good.
Yeah, that's a blessing. And, you know, for those who don't know, you're from Kerala, India, you know, a real special place. I feel like it's a real unique place.
Why do you think it's unique?
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example. Marianne here sings, has a full-on singing career in English, although she's born and raised in Kerala.
That's true.
That's a very unique artist to me.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like the fact that, you know, artists like yourself can flourish in a place like that proves to me that Kerala is a real unique place, you know. And
Yeah, super open-minded people, you know.
Yeah, I've got friends out there who are, you know, doing amazing things, and they live, you know, they're very connected with the UK randomly as well. Like they're so in touch with what's happening out here, and I find that real interesting. And you know, actually, your song, the Lovey Dovey song, right? I've been spinning that a lot here on UK radio.
Hey, that's
on
awesome.
national
Thank
radio.
you.
Yeah. So let's talk about the beginnings. You know, how did it all start for Marianne Alexander?
Yeah.
In terms of the musical journey.
Yeah, so my whole family is super talented people, right? So they've always been really supportive, but honestly, like doing music was like a no-no. It was like, no, not safe, don't do that. But I knew that I wanted to be an artist growing up. Like I was just immersing myself in like everything, like drawing, cooking, and singing and dancing. And I just knew that this is what I wanted to do, but I didn't know exactly because every year when my teacher would ask me like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would change the answer. Yeah, but I was scared to say that I wanted to be a singer.
So was it always in your mind to be a singer? Like?
I think so.
Wow.
I think it was always in the back of my mind, but I was kind of scared to admit it. Yeah, and my dad is a singer. He's a playback singer. So I've been in that environment since I was super little. Like, you know, my mom's at work, my dad's also going to the studio, and he'd just take me with him and I'd be there with him. And since the age of 7, I've started recording like for like ad films and little sometimes like devotional songs and children's CDs, just random projects.
Yeah.
So I've just grown up in that environment and gotten super familiar with it. And when I was in high school, one of my friends told me, Marianne, you should make videos. Like, I thought I needed like a whole professional setup and everything. But he was like, just do with what you have, and started making videos with like my phone. And that, you know, people from my city started to know that I exist. So I was like, oh, that itself was a good win for me. And since I was not allowed to do music, I chose to do the next thing that I thought I was like good at, which was like art.
Yeah.
So I went to college in Bangalore, like I moved to Bangalore. And Bangalore is this city where like a lot of people from all over India come together, and there are a lot of youngsters that are pursuing what they want to do. So I was like, okay, I could be an illustrator or like a graphic designer, something like that.
Yeah.
Like do a job, you know. Still something artistic, but still a job, you know. So a real job. So I was like pursuing that. And at the end of my college, like my third year, it was during the pandemic. So I was back at home in Trivandrum. And I just wanted to find a way to still stay in Bangalore and sustain like a life there, so that I could be in that environment of artistic people and folks that were doing their own thing. Just in that energy, like I did not want to come back home. So I love home. I love Trivandrum, but like I did not want to stay there for like a career purpose. So I wanted to be in Bangalore. Then one of my friends, actually no, like in the last year of college, I got this project from Sanjeev T. Sanjeev T is an amazing musician, producer, guitarist. And he was like, hey, he actually found me on Instagram. He was like, hey, do you want to write this song with me? And I was like, yeah, like, I am honored that you are asking me. Of course I want to. So I did that.
How do you think he found you? Was it like you were doing cover songs and stuff, or was you doing stuff online that was...
Yeah, cover songs. I would make these videos of me making up songs. I used to do the same thing I'm doing now, like back then.
Yes.
Yeah, so he found me, I guess. Like a lot of people were, like a lot of my friends were sharing. I guess we had like a mutual, and then he found it, and he reached out. And the craziest thing, like that song was super special because it made me realize, oh, like I feel included. Like this is something that I can do. You know, it made me believe in it. Also, one of my favorite singers, Sid Sriram, he has this song called Adiye. And when I was like, I think like 13, I think that's when that movie released. It's called Kadal. It's a Tamil song. So I sing in like, I grew up listening to like Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi. Right. So I can sing all of these languages. So I was learning this song. It's a very, very like R&B-ish, like a super soul song, okay? But it's in Tamil. And I learned the song, and it has really tough runs to sing. So I would just spend all day in class just like singing and humming it under my breath. I'll be taking notes and just singing it, trying to perfect it. So when I first learned the song, I was like, no matter what the language, this kind of like an R&B soul sound is something I'm so drawn to. Like when I sing in that style, it just really feels like me, like it comes from my heart, you know. So that was one of the biggest, like, even now, if you ask me to sing at like a family gathering, I'm busting out that song. So to sing on a song with Sid Sriram on it, which Sanjeev T, he made it happen, that was huge for me. I was like, yo, I'm listening to me and him in this song at the same time. He's like ad-libbing over me, and I was like, Amma, can you hear that? Like that Sid Sriram over my voice, like, you know, that was crazy. So then I wanted to move to Bangalore, and one of my friends was like, you know, you should teach. So I started teaching at this institute.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and over here I met so many musicians, and I still have so many friends that I've met because of that environment. Make music with them, like tour with them, they play with me, and yeah. So in the first year of me taking music seriously, I performed at like a lot of the biggest music festivals in India. Then I was like, you know, I need to, like, I wrote so many of my songs just to play these sets. So I was like, you know, I need to like write a lot more and release a lot more. So now I've been doing that. And in the process of doing that, I've been sharing a lot on Instagram, and those videos have been doing super well. And at the same time, I had like this huge hit in Kerala, the song called Studi, which is in this movie called Bougainvillea. It's a Malayalam song. I got to sing that. It's produced by Sushin Sham. And that was crazy too. Like all of it happened at the same time. My music is like, the things that I'm writing and showing on Instagram is like popping off, and broke out of the country. Like, you know, the Lovey Dovey song, that was the first one to like that to happen, you know?
Yeah,
and it reached like my, like people that I look up to, like, dude, I was making SZA covers when I was 15, 16 on YouTube, and SZA's commenting on my video saying that's a hit. And like,
how does that make you feel though? Especially being in Kerala. Like.
Crazy, dude. Like, you won't believe the people that are on my DMs. I'm just like, yo, you want to talk to me? Okay, then. Like, I love you. Yeah, so it's super exciting. It's like, I thought I was delusional all this while for like doing English music as a Malayali girl. And now I feel validated. I feel like included.
Was there challenges in Kerala when you were first doing it in English? Like, did people, I don't know, friends maybe, or even potential...
Friends are always nice to you. Like, well, they'd be like, oh, I love you.
You haven't met my friends, but you know, like just in general, like people, were they kind of negative about you doing English music, or did they feel like it didn't connect with them, or was there any challenges is what I'm trying to ask you? Because
I wouldn't say they're negative, but they would definitely be like, oh, I love it when you sing Malayalam. Like, they would say that because, it connects, right? But for me, I've always been like super drawn to, like, I grew up just knowing all the words to all the songs on the top 10 countdowns on VH1. And like, I would make my granddad miss watching his news in the evening so that I could just sing along to Bruno Mars. Like,
That's risky business.
yeah. But he loved me, so he'd be like, okay, 2 more songs and then I'm watching news. So that was me. Like, I was obsessed with Hannah Montana. I was like, best of both worlds. Like, the first song that I ever sang was Bob the Builder. So like, from when I was a baby, I was drawn to this, dude. I can't help it.
Yeah. I mean, I find it very unique. Even the fact that you called it the lovey-dovey song. And when I first heard it, I was just like, yo, this is very different to hear coming out of India, let alone in Kerala as well. That's really exciting. I mean, what was Bollywood like in terms of influence? Was that anything that...
Yeah, of course. I grew up listening to all the hits, no matter what language it is. But to be honest, like, the songs that I would go back to listen to again was all English pop hits. And like English pop R&B hits and stuff like that, mostly. I very rarely found myself, like, reaching to listen to regional music, actually.
Okay.
There are a few favorites that I would go to, but what I like to usually kind of like discover and consume more of is this kind of stuff. Yeah.
So you wasn't like ever like thinking about, one day I want to be in a Bollywood movie, or I want my song to be in a Bollywood
If
film.
it's a sick song, why not?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Would you say you was more drawn to like Western music?
Yeah.
Should we say?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like, since I was a kid, my grandmom, my mom, they all went to like convent school, so they all are like, super comfortable speaking English, and I just they would teach me little songs. Growing up, I would have like a competition to sing at, and they'd teach me like songs and stuff. So it's quite normal for me. Yeah.
Are your parents very supportive about your music career?
I would say they were really protective at the beginning, right? They were like, right now, super supportive. Like, they're like, okay, she's making moves, Yeah, so they feel safe that I am doing okay. But initially, it was scary. It was, I guess, like, it was really scary for them. I'm their baby, like, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of parents, they probably just want their
But
child.
my dad is like, girl, go off. Like, because to him, he's also a singer, right? So he gets it. It's like an extension of his dream. So
That's nice.
yeah.
Does he ever mention that now? Like, seeing as your
Yeah.
career has grown so much?
Yeah. He's super proud. Everybody's proud. Like, I love it. Like, my mom is like, every day after a session, like, I've been having sessions the past week, even like today, yesterday. So I just send her the music that I make after the session, and
Sick.
she's like, oh, I love it. This is different. Like, she gives me feedback and remarks,
That's
and
dope.
it's sweet. Yeah.
That's really cool. So, like, music has managed to get you to travel to the UK, for example.
For real, dude.
What's your, like...
First time in the West, honestly. Like, other than India, I've only ever been to Thailand.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't traveled at all. This is my first time outside.
Where do you prefer, London or Thailand?
Dude, different vibes, dude.
Completely
I went to
different.
Thailand for fun. I came here for work.
Yeah.
And I'm having so much fun regardless.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Yeah.
work over here, because I don't know who you can and can't mention, but I know you've been busy in the studios.
Yes.
And I say studios because you've been traveling around working with a lot of producers.
Yes.
Could you drop some names? People
Yeah.
you've been working with?
Yeah, I just came back from a session with Jake Gosling, actually.
Okay, sick.
Legend.
Yeah.
But such a goofball. I love him. It's so fun. Then,
And for those who don't know, he's played a big role in the early Ed Sheeran's career. Do you know what I mean?
One Direction, Shawn Mendes. Crazy guy.
I mean,
Great
that
guy.
CV is crazy, right?
Yeah. Awesome, dude. I was like, how am I even here right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of
How
intimidating.
did you guys connect? Was it just online, or was it through
Like,
industry people?
yeah, like, people know people. We're all like doing our best, Yeah.
Sick.
So, and I also worked with like Lyndon J, and he he actually produced Woman for Doja Cat.
Dope tune, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Big
he's
tune.
such a fun dude. Like, he was so fun. We were vibing that I had to have like 3 sessions with him.
Sick.
So we made 3 songs so
Wicked.
far. Yeah. Yeah, so many great producers here. It's like I'm having the time of my life right now to be in these rooms. Like, you, dude, context, dude. Like, I'm a Malayali girl all the way from Kerala. Like, I didn't even, honestly, I thought I was being delusional, you know, all this while. And now I'm being in the rooms that I've always wanted to be in the spaces that I've dreamt of being in, and sharing my thoughts with the kind of people that I've dreamt of doing this with, you know?
And getting comments from the likes of Scissor. And
Yeah.
levels. There's big levels out here. Yeah, it's exciting times for you. Definitely. We're really excited for you. I think 2025 is going to be an interesting year. I think 2026, you're going to take it like that. Because I just feel like there's such a unique story to you. People are going to be interested in that as well. You know, you see, well, I've seen it with like Afrobeats. You know, like how Afrobeats really blew.
I love
But then you got
Afrobeats.
like different elements to Afrobeats depending where in Africa you look at the artist.
Yeah.
Kind of similar with India. India's such a big place.
Super big, super varied.
Definitely.
So many languages, it's crazy.
And people must find you very like interesting, the fact that you make pop music coming from where you come from. If you had to pick 3 artists that your dream collabs, what would be your dream collabs?
Dude, I grew up having a crush on Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So, Justin Bieber, not because I had a crush on him, because amazing, like, sings from his heart and his soul and his booty hole. You know, like, so good. Then if Michael Jackson, if he was alive, legend. Then, like, SZA, because I just honestly, like, loved Control album. They made so many covers of all the songs in those album. Like, it would be a moment, like, full circle if that happens, you know. I'd be like,
I feel like you're definitely manifesting that moment.
let's go. I'm huge on manifesting. Huge.
Definitely. Definitely. That's the way forward in life. And I think you've probably been subconsciously doing that throughout your whole life. Hence why you're in London.
I believe
now.
that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why you're working the way you're working, and that's exciting for you. It's been a pleasure having you pass through. Before you go, though, I'm going to bug you to do a little a cappella for me.
Okay. I love when we stay on call, when we fall asleep. Love when you come around. I don't want you to leave. Even when we fall apart and I can crawl into your arms whenever I please. You make me feel at ease. Love when you do your dance and you move to the beat. Love when you take my hand, baby, honestly. Even when you're gone for long and you come to me through a song. Baby, baby, you make me feel at ease.
Come on, that's dope. Come on. Come on. We love that tune there. Trust me, I've been playing that on the radio every week as a vibe.
Thank you.
And before you go, one more thing. One positive message to the world. I want you to give one positive message to the world from Marianne.
If you gotta be delusional, just do it, but just make sure you're, you know, working on it and you're getting better at it. Don't be bad and be delusional. Just go for it. Just go get it. Go get it.
Sick.